The tour is great and the tour guide is really good at managing the time and the group. Although the tour did feel a bit rushed, especially since only 40 minutes was given to buy and have your lunch, it was a fun day. Southern Okinawa attracts many tourists with its beautiful beaches and laid-back atmosphere. When I set foot on this land, I felt a relaxed and comfortable atmosphere. The water here is crystal clear and the beach is white and soft. People can't help but want to walk on the beach and feel the gentle breeze of the sea. The local residents are friendly and welcoming, making me feel like I'm back home. Tasting the local food made me feel good about this place. The world of Okinawa is a place full of historical and cultural charm. Here, I visited many traditional Okinawan buildings and learned about the history and cultural heritage here. Ryukyu Village is a must-see attraction that showcases Okinawans' traditional crafts and lifestyle. Here, I also personally experienced some handicraft production and felt the strong cultural atmosphere. The entire park is full of color and vitality, and every corner makes people linger. Senagajima is a small island full of natural beauty. When I set foot on this island, I felt a kind of tranquility isolated from the world. There are spectacular sea views and charming sunsets here, which made me want to sit down quietly and enjoy this moment of tranquility. The hot springs on Senaga Island are also a major feature. Soaking in the warm spring water and looking at the beautiful sea view makes people feel relaxed physically and mentally. I'm not much of a tour bus kind of person, but without a car it's difficult to get to places from Naha, so I booked this tour. I don't speak Mandarin, only Cantonese and English, but decided to book it anyway. The pickup location was easy to find, the tour was on time and the bus is extremely comfortable. It was spacious, air-conditioned, clean and had huge clean windows so you could have a good view. Granted how hot it is in August, this was a luxury. The tour was well organized and the tour guide was funny, helpful and friendly. I felt there was a good amount of time at each location. I think we needed more time at just the fish market, and instructions were clear and all information was given. I think this is a very economical way to see the south part of the island. I would recommend this to all travelers looking for a good tour. Elderly and young children should pay special attention to this scenic spot in Uchuen Cave. Because the cave is dark and slippery, the path is narrow, so you may slip if you are not careful. There is water dripping inside the cave, so it is best to wear a hooded coat. Men with a height of 170 centimeters or above should be careful. Some caves are relatively low. The scenery inside the cave is pretty good and the weather is nice. The Ryukyu taiko drum performance was wonderful. The scenery on Seto Island is so beautiful. You can watch U.S. military aircraft and passenger planes landing at Naha Airport. I found some tea houses nearby, where I could enjoy the view of the blue sky, white clouds and sea while having a cup of coffee. What a pity. Not enough time to sit down. There is no clear parking lot location on Seto Island. Tour buses can only park at the roadside during the meeting time. Passengers find it difficult to get on the bus by themselves. The streets are so long that they don't know where they are parked at the end of the street or in the middle of the street. It is recommended that the tour guide designates a meeting time and place and get on the tour bus together. We super enjoyed the spots in the itinerary even though we couldn't understand the guide as we were the only non-Chinese tourists in the tour. Nevertheless, it was smooth, though I wished we could have started earlier to allot more time in other places like Senaga Island and Cape Chinan. The tour is on time, timing for every location is sufficient. The tour guide provides excellent service by introducing the history of Okinawa. Highly recommended to do this tour when you are in Okinawa.